Hey y'all, I'm Symptomistic like optimistic but make it Sims, and I am back with another video, Rags to Riches, a love story. And Rich is not feeling so lovely right now. He just woke up from his nap on the couch and he's just pretty cranky this morning about the whole situation and just living on the street. He wants this to be over quicker and he has a lot of work to do, but I believe in these two. So if you guys are not familiar with Rich and Alicia, please click the link in the top right hand corner and it'll take you to a playlist. You only missed episode 1 and create a sim video that gives background on them. So it'll take you to those videos and you can get to know these people a little, these sims. I feel like they're people. You can get to know them a little better. That was Lily Fang just running by. I was just checking and making sure she didn't run in here with Alicia because they do not get along very well. And it is the first day of work, so they have to get ready. Rich and Alicia have to get ready for work as quickly as possible and as easily as possible because they don't have like a shower or any of that stuff. But it's time to go out and make some money. So, and there goes Alicia's alarm, which I always forget the careers where they can work from home. So I have to get used to that. But unfortunately, Alicia does not have a home of her own at this moment. So she cannot work from home. She probably also doesn't have whatever she needs to work from home for this career. So Rich is just going to go to the bathroom and try to calm down. And we're going to figure out what Alicia can do to get ready. Oh, and she has someone sitting down talking to her, which she's going to totally pretend she wasn't sleeping. So she's going to have a little chat with Angela and try to make a new friend. But it looks like Angela just stopped in to say hi and not have a really long conversation. Also, everyone is getting a little tense because it's been raining so much in Brindleton Bay, and Rich and Alicia are basically living outdoors, so they have to be particularly careful in this bad weather. And it looks like Rich just found some earbuds that were actually in his suitcase, so that's good that he remembered to pack those. I don't really know what they remembered to pack, they were all in such a hurry. And it is now after 9 p.m. So they both really need to get a move on it because they both need to be to work at 9. I said 9 p.m. but I meant 9 a.m. So see you in the next clip. So Alicia just got back from work and I am trying to build a place where they can get some shelter from the rain because this rain is very terrible and I'm scared for them at this point. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can build. That looks like a really fancy bed, but it's not that expensive because it's CC. And I try all these different things to like make a house with just like a roof, a very small house, and it doesn't work. So try to do a tent and we still can't afford that. So I'm just going to move on at this point and let her figure it out. On a positive note, the fruitcake is here, so we can now put that in our inventory. The fruitcake is when the neighbors visited. See, I knew something was going to happen. While we were trying to get the fruitcake, we got electrocuted. Now she's all burnt up from being struck by lightning. And after this and going to work all day, she was already tense from work. I think I'm going to have her go to a place where she can shower and like freshen up a little bit. So she dusted herself off and she got on the train to San Moschino, where there is a gym because there's no gym in Brindleton Bay and there's no place where she can shower. So I'm just taking away the money for the train ride. She worked hard all day, so I think she can spare $5. And Rich brought that drink the other night, so she deserves it. And she's going to go to the gym, which she still actually has a membership with. So before they cut her off, she's going to go to this gym and like use the restroom, shower, and kind of just relax a little bit because she's still dazed from getting struck by lightning. But she's taking it all in stride. And this is just me being confused because in the Sims game they gender the bathrooms, but because I have the doors down or the walls down, I can't see the gender bathrooms. So I'm gonna have to change that at some point. It's really annoying and it happens to me like in every save file. But I'm gonna get her to use the restroom and hopefully she can just pull herself together before Rich gets home from work. It looks like everything's really empty down here, and even upstairs in the workout area, it looks like everything's really empty. So luckily, Alicia doesn't have to feel embarrassed or run into anybody she knows where she has to explain things to them about like what's going on with her family situation. So she gets to just have some peace and quiet to herself. And also she's a newly married woman, so she's not used to like always having to be around someone. So this is just a second for her to kind of think, even if it's just her sitting in the restroom. She has time to think, even process missing her family, process her day at work, and does she even like her job? It's just everything is so overwhelming. She's going through so many different changes right now. Meanwhile, looking in on Rich's mood while he's at work, he's exhausted. This is all a lot of pressure for him. So they're really starting to feel the weight of the choices that they've made. But I think they're two headstrong people and they're like, look, this is what we decided to do. We're going to make the best out of it. It may be hard, but we're going to try to enjoy our lives and just work hard to get to a better place. After Alicia showers, she realizes she still has a little time to herself, so she's actually going to go upstairs and use the basketball court area and just think about her simpler times when she was younger and she was able to play basketball with her dad, and she's just having a little time to herself. She's a little surprised at how crowded the gym has gotten, but luckily there's no one there that she knows. So, and there looks like there's no one on the basketball court, so she can just have time to relax and pretend like nothing has changed. As you can see, Alicia actually used to be a really good basketball player. That's why she has like all these memories of people cheering her on, and she hasn't played in a long time, so she's not very physically fit, but she still has some of that like natural instinct of playing basketball. It looks like Rich just finished work, so we have to go see what is going on with him. And Alicia is still really dazed from that jolt of electricity, but her outfit is really cute, like her athletic outfit. I don't know why she put it on after, but her outfit is cute. But let's check in on Rich. So Rich went back to the lot, and clearly he is equally as stressed about it as Alicia. Let's get him out the rain before he gets electrocuted. I feel bad for them. They are back at this lounge country club that they are at, and it's only night. Like, yeah, yesterday was the first day that they were off on their own, so this is only the second night. So I guess it is not that long, but it feels long. So I know they're exhausted and they're tired of being here. Rich went straight to sleep because he's tired from a long day in the mailroom, and I'm sorry guys if you hear background noise. I feel like today is just the noisiest day. Like every neighbor I have is like vacuuming today. I'm not sure why. Thursday's like vacuuming day apparently, and I don't know. I hear like every helicopter, every plane. Like you would think I live near the airport. I don't. Like it's just a hot mess. I'll try to mess with the levels of things to see if I can get that out, and you can just disregard this message. Anyway, Alicia is working on doing some social posts and she's doing some socializing at this little club. I mean, the least they can do is meet people. And I tried to have her go over to the computer and create a social media profile for her job, but it looks like the computers are probably locked for staff. If anybody knows how I can get her to access these computers, please let me know. Look who just walked in, Lily Fang. I don't really know why Lily Fang is in Brindleton Bay so much. She doesn't live here, and I don't understand why she's at this like suburban country club place. And Alicia doesn't get along with her, as you guys probably know from the first episode. If you haven't seen it, putting the link. And yeah, so Alicia's gonna act like she doesn't see her. Hopefully they don't get into another confrontation. But yeah, Alicia just went in here and washed her hands to avoid things. And Rich is now awake. He's playing games on his phone because he's pretty tense. But we're gonna ignore Lily Fang right now. Rich is still tired, but I'm gonna have him actually order some food because Even though they don't have enough money for a home, they have enough money to buy food, so they will get food here instead of going back to that bar they were at last time. So I'm just gonna have them order some pita and hummus because that seems like something filling that they can order and they can share. So hopefully they can eat that. I know they won't finish it because it spoils before they can finish it because they don't have a fridge anywhere. Alicia is still super tense, so I'm going to have her try to calm herself down. She's going to work on some of her charisma and chill out. At least she can be alone in the restroom. I feel like that's the only place Alicia is alone. Clearly, this is going to be a theme for at least a little bit. And Rich just ordered some food, and he's sitting down and eating it, but actually he should probably move because it's a thunderstorm and I don't want him to get electrocuted too. So I'm just going to have him move inside and Alicia will join him and sit for some pita. See, now Alicia is soaked from going to get the food, and I can't seem to get these Sims to stay consistently happy, but I feel like I am doing a decent job at keeping them alive. Alicia is uncomfortable because she got soaked. She also ate some fruitcake, which I thought would be great because the fruitcake doesn't expire, but if the Sims don't like the fruitcake, you're basically screwed. So I need to figure out a way to transfer this fruitcake to Rich at some point, but I'm just going to have them eat and play games and try to calm down a little bit. Actually, it's getting late. Rich is already going to sleep, so I'm just going to have Alicia play for a little bit longer and then go to bed, and they have work in the morning, so we will pick up after they are done with work. We just got promoted after 2 days of work. Who do you know gets promoted 2 days into their job? But clearly, Alicia is naturally good at the social media work and she knows how to move up the ladder very quickly. She's clearly a charismatic person, so that's amazing. She gets some bonus money. She gets an additional $7 an hour, a check-in at venue. I don't know what that is, but I'll have to look at that. And somebody just prank called her. That's why she's tense and she's aggravated. So she feels like she's been working hard, but she also has gotten promoted. So it clearly has paid off. And you know what time it is. It's time to buy a tent because we had enough to buy a tent before. Well, we didn't have enough to buy a tent, and now we have enough. So we're going to get this tent. We're not going to get the more expensive one, Alicia. I know you're used to nice things, but please get the cheapest tent and relax. Get it in a nice color, maybe that green, and at least they now have a roof over their head. Not a real roof, but something to keep out the rain a little bit. I'm sure the ground is still like soaked and stuff like that. Also, it's getting a little warmer, so they'll have some shade. And I'm also gonna put the lot on off the grid because I saw in another YouTube video that stops the bills from coming. They won't be charged for the lot, so I'm gonna do that. Hopefully that works because they can't afford bills, and it's a little unfair to give them bills when they don't have like any money. So Alicia is really excited about this purchase. She's still a little tense, but she's gonna admire her new possession because she loves new things no matter like how much they struggle. Alicia loves a new purchase, so she's gonna enjoy this purchase, and hopefully Rich will like it as well when he gets home. And see, just like that, she's not tense anymore. So I'm going to have her read Wilderness Digest because that happened to come with the tent and just chill out a little bit because her fun is still very low even though she's happier, and she's probably going to need to get something to eat very soon. Also, we didn't talk about her outfit, but we'll talk about it a little later. I think Rich gets off at 6. Oh, Alicia is getting a phone call. So it's Jeffrey Landgrab. Oh, guys, my bad. So I forgot to tell you last night, you know how they sleep and they're taking naps and they can't sleep through the night. Alicia woke up and Jeffrey Landgrab was staring at her. He was in the lounge while these rich people hang out. I guess this is like a rich people country club. Anyway, she woke up and he was just staring at her. So she quickly like pulled herself together and was just like, "Oh, I fell asleep." And Jeffrey Landgrab was like, "I know what you're doing. Like it looks like you don't really have any other place to stay." And he was really nice to her and was like, "If you ever need anything, like I can help." And Alicia was really shocked because she's heard about the land grabs, how they're owed money. I mean, they control like the power or the water or whatever utilities company. So she was shocked that he was like so down to earth and nice. And they actually had a really nice conversation. And he said he would not tell anyone. So that is why Jeffrey Landgrab has a relationship with Alicia and he is now calling her. So she accepts his invite and she goes over and she's just talking to him a little bit about like, hey, you know, thanks for inviting me over. And Jeffrey's like, yeah, I have a really nice house and I have more space than I need. And I know you're going through a rough time. So if you need to like eat and drink or shower or do anything like that, you are more than welcome. And Alicia's just like, this is so nice of you. I never knew people could be so kind. As soon as my husband gets off work, I'm going to have him come over too. And Jeffrey's kind of like, husband? And Alicia's like, yeah, you know, she shows her ring and she's like, I'm married. And Jeffrey plays it cool and he's like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. You know, the more the merrier. He's welcome as well. And I'm just looking around because I've never interacted with Malcolm land grabs. I'm just looking around and see him on the grill. Maybe Alicia will get some food and we're just checking out the area. Obviously, this is an EA build and it's base game and you guys probably have already seen it, but I actually haven't touched this house. Like there's a lot of things that I haven't played. I just kind of jump around and check out new things, especially when I get certain packs and let the game unfold how it chooses to. And Alicia is gonna go run and take a shower. By the way, obsessed with this outfit I gave her. Like, I love this top. I think it's from Savage Sims. I forgot where the shorts are from. She has on her little cute summer sandal. She looks so cute. And, like, it actually looks really nice in Oasis Springs. And so, yeah, they're just chatting it up. And she's going to jump in the shower as soon as they're done. And look who else got promoted on their second day of the job. Look, you can say what you want about these two. They may be young and maybe a little irresponsible, but they clearly are just like naturally nice at their jobs. Maybe they picked the right career field. Maybe they're like just gifted like that because I don't feel like they're super like tryhards. Like I know they're ambitious, but I'm not sure they're at the place where they're gonna work very hard. So I don't know how they're pulling this off, but kudos to them. And Rich got Alicia's text, so he came straight here after work. He looks so cute in his little mailroom outfit, but I think he's gonna get a new outfit now. And he's just gonna vent a little bit about like his situation. And Jeffrey's like, oh yeah, no problem. I understand it's hard, you know. You gotta work hard. I had to work hard when I was young. And Rich is kind of like, yeah, don't you come from money? But of course he doesn't say that. He's just nice and grateful for Jeffrey letting them come over. Jeffrey kind of makes a joke like, oh, I told Alicia the more the merrier. So do you guys have any more family members? And Rich is like, haha, it's just us. And so Rich is exhausted. And so once Jeffrey kind of said like, hey, you know, welcome, Rich goes and he's going to go take a nap, or he's actually going to go to sleep because he's been working hard and it's blazing outside. It looks like it's actually summer. I don't know when it became summer, but clearly, yeah, I think it's summer. I'm not sure, guys. Maybe it's spring still. But I felt like I started the game in spring, but it's already hot. Like look at Jeffrey. He's sweating in his little plaid shirt. So Alicia's gonna go take a shower and Rich is going to rest. And Malcolm Landgrab is kind of like, why the hell are there people in this house? Nobody ever tells me nothing. And he goes up to his mom and is like, yo, what the hell? And she's like, son, you know how your dad is. He always has these weird projects and like he always brings in these people. You know, he's always doing some weird things. And Malcolm is like, I can't wait till I get too old to live here. And Jeffrey says that it's inappropriate. So who's doing something inappropriate? He told them, welcome to his home. What is the problem? I'm so confused because Rich is asleep, as you know, what's the issue? And Alicia, I don't know where Alicia is, but they're clearly not woohooing. So what is the problem? I'm just looking around for them. There's Alicia showering. Maybe I need to, and she looks happy. Maybe I need to find Jeffrey so I can see what he's saying is inappropriate. I found the problem, guys. It looks like Jeffrey has waken up Rich out of his sleep to say, like, this is an issue. You can't be in the bed. I don't know why Jeffrey's on the floor. I think Rich must have, like, flung the covers really hard and it hit Jeffrey. And Rich is pissed. Like, Rich is he now has a festering grudge against Jeffrey Landgrab, which is not really the enemy you want to make in this town, but he's pissed. He's like, look, I don't know what type of games you are playing with my wife, but the buck stops here. You invited us over. You said this was a place that we can relax and chill, and you're not letting us do that. You said, we were welcome. And Jeffrey was like, it was an expression. Like, I didn't mean actually use my shit. Like, this is ridiculous. And I guess Jeffrey's a little erratic and, he may have a good image on the outside, but he clearly just has like some weird stuff about him. Like, he clearly sees his family is in dire straits, and if you're gonna help them, help them. If not, just leave them alone. But Rich is pissed. He's like, look, me and my wife are getting the hell out of here and don't bother us ever again. Meanwhile, it looks like Alicia has no clue what's going on. She's over there in La La Land enjoying her shower. I think she's actually cutting her hair because there were some scissors and hair products and different things that she could use in the bathroom. And look how amazing her haircut looks. Like, her finger waves look so good, and it's such a cute shortcut that she can style in many different ways. And honestly, like, this haircut has taken this outfit up a notch for me. Like, I love this look. Like, I don't think she'll change it for a long time, besides the fact that she can't afford to. I'm glad she brought this outfit with her. And Alicia is trying to calm the craziness that just happened. So she's going to walk over to Jeffrey and say, like, hey, what's going on? You have an issue with my husband. You said that we could come in your house and rest and reset. Meanwhile, Rich is over there, like, I don't know what he's doing on their computers. Hopefully he's not, like, hacking into them or anything. And Alicia's like, yeah, you said we could come in and get some rest and shower. And Jeffrey's like, look, I didn't know you had a stupid husband. And frankly, I don't think he's that great. And Alicia's like, I'm just disgusted by what you're doing, so we are going to get out of here. This is just ridiculous. Like, I thought you were a nice philanthropic man, but clearly you are not. So we are going to leave, and you do not need to call me ever again. On the way home, they stopped and bought a cooler that would help Alicia feel a little better. So now they have a tent and a cooler. It's not ideal, but Alicia's just really frustrated. She feels like, this is so much more difficult than she thought. She thought, she met somebody who was going to help them and like understood what they were going through, but clearly he does not. Rich just came in and went to sleep. He's just annoyed by the whole situation. He thinks Alicia needs to be way less naive and just to think more about taking care of themselves and taking care of each other. And Alicia's just playing some games on her phone, but she's really frustrated that they've kind of made some enemies and they've only been on their own for 3 days. They don't have their parents. The first day, Alicia had an issue with Lily Fang, who is also someone that is very wealthy in this world. So the Fangs are kind of new money and the Landgrabs are old money. So both people that like Alicia and Rich could use some help from, especially since they have like such big dreams and goals, and it's a little frustrating. How are you guys feeling about all of this? Like, I personally feel like Rich and Alicia have had a lot of success in these past 3 days. Like, they've gotten jobs, they've gotten promoted, they have some place semi-warm to sleep. Like, I feel like they've done a great job. I think the social aspect of this is a lot harder than they thought, like this adult socialization and like dealing with different people and not really knowing who to trust. I don't know what's going on with Santa Claus walking around, but we're going to ignore that. Maybe that's like a crazy person. And yeah, I just feel like they don't really get the adulting aspect of this process. they get like, oh, I need a job, I need to make money. They get that part, but like the other stuff is a little difficult for them. But guys, we should wrap up the episode here. They've had a long, stressful day, so I'm gonna let them chill out and get some sleep, and we will be back very soon. Unfortunately, Alicia has to use this public restroom, but hopefully not for long. And thank you guys for watching. Please leave comments, share, subscribe, suggestions. Just spill your thoughts. I'm symptomistic, like, get the hell out of here, Jeffrey Landgraf. Get the hell out of here. I'm symptomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.